Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Installment of Scott Selections here for Sunday, March 13th. Before we get into today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a loss in the NBA with the Bucks on the money line at minus 120 on BetMGM. In the video, I dared Golden State supporting cast to beat Milwaukee. I thought that Milwaukee would potentially hold Curry in check to some degree, and I didn't have faith in Thompson, Wiggins, etc. to do much damage. Well, they all proved me wrong because Thompson had 38 points. Jordan Poole, who I think is a very solid player as well, had 30, and Wiggins had 21. Curry only had 8 points, and Milwaukee still got run out of the building. Not exactly ideal. And yeah, picked up a loss there. Look for a bounce back winner here on Sunday. And for the play later, we're going to go back to the NBA, looking at a matchup between the Mavericks and the Celtics taking place at around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And for the play later, we're going to take the home team here. We like Boston -5 at -110 on DraftKings. Time recording of 5:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Couple reasons why I like the Celtics in this spot. First of all, 5 is a very generous line. Shopping around, every other book has Celtics -5.5, so I'll take the free half point to the bank. Second of all, Boston enters this game in very solid form as it has won each of its last 5 games by at least 6 points. And you look at the level of competition, really not that bad. Boston, of course, had that game on Sunday, last Sunday, against the Nets. They won that one by 6. That was with Kyrie and KD playing. Beat Memphis, for example, by 13, beat Atlanta by 9, beat Charlotte by 14, beat Detroit, who's actually been a point cover machine recently, by 11. So Boston's been winning games by a decent margin. Meanwhile, Dallas has been playing well. However, you're looking at some of these wins here and the actual health of the team. I do think Boston's better form. Dallas go through some of the injuries here. Jalen Brunson is questionable. Dorian Finney-Smith is also questionable. They both missed the last game against Houston, and they might not play in this one. Now, Brunson, we know, is a very solid creator off the dribble. Finney-Smith is a pretty solid 3-and-D guy, and he's one of their best perimeter defenders. And if Finney-Smith's out, that's going to be a serious problem because I'm not sure who's supposed to guard Tatum or Jaylen Brown, for that matter. So I do think that Boston should have a lot of success if both of them really are not going to play. Now, I'm not going to say that Boston's going to shut down the Mavericks like the Knicks did the other day, where Dallas scored 77 points. But we know Doncic can do whatever he wants pretty much in any given game. Dinwiddie's pretty good, but he's also streaky at times. The issue that I have is if Doncic ends up going for 30, kind of similarly to what I talked about for the Warriors yesterday, I'm not sure Dallas' supporting cast is good enough, because if you're going to be missing the likes of Brunson and Finney-Smith, then you're going to be using a couple of bench guys who you don't exactly want to use. I know Bertans is one of those guys who's a very good three-point shooter. The issue is he's one of the worst wing defenders in the league. So I do think Dallas should have some problems, and Boston at home is also 24-11. So, of course, in TD Garden, I think Boston's home crowd will provide a spark, and I do think that Boston should take advantage of a potentially shorthanded Dallas team. Plus, to go through some of the efficiency numbers, Boston is better at offense and at defense. Boston ranks 12th in offensive efficiency, Dallas ranks 15th, and Boston ranks 2nd in defensive efficiency, Dallas ranks 6th. But once again, with Finney-Smith potentially being out, that hurts the defense. And with Jalen Brunson being potentially out, that hurts the offense. So I do think that there's a wider disparity between these two teams with the current injury reports, since Boston is pretty much healthy. So the play today, once again, here for Sunday, March 13th, is going to be on the Celtics, -5 at home at -110 on DraftKings. Bye, everyone.